No!
Good morning. Today we're going to go to DisneySea together. We are staying at the Grand Nikko, which is the fanciest hotel we've ever stayed at. We've never stayed at anything like this before. But the best part of this hotel is the fact that it is next door to the monorail line. I don't know if you could get any closer. Fantasy Springs is right there, the hotel. Toy Story Hotel is right across from us. And the monorail line is right there. It is, when you're walking slowly, like 5-minute walk. It is incredible. I'm all ready. I got my Mickey hat on, which I absolutely love. I've got my little card coin purse. Today is the first day that me and Jean are going to be doing our own thing. So he is going to head into Tokyo and explore Tokyo, and I am going to be at DisneySea. So here's the Fantasy Springs Hotel. And there's the monorail line, which I just missed the current monorail, but that's how close we are. We're steps away. And we didn't have to pay the $1,000 a night that you have to pay for Fantasy Springs Hotel. So we just go in here. And the Fantasy Springs Hotel has its own entrance to DisneySea, which is right here. So it opens in the new section of the Fantasy Springs section, which is quite far from the park entrance. It is quite a hike. But here we go. This is the Bayside Station. Super, super easy to get to from the Grand Nikko.
The resort liner is now arriving. Please stay clear until the gates have opened.
So, I was the smart person who didn't look at the weather today and actually had no idea that it was going to start raining quite heavily. I have brought no wet weather gear whatsoever. And now I'm making a interesting observation of DisneySea when it's raining. Because obviously everyone ducks into the stores and into the rides to get away from the rain. But I couldn't even duck into the stores because there's so many people here that they make a queue for the stores as soon as it starts raining. So I was like, oh, maybe I should buy an umbrella or something. Can't even buy an umbrella because there was a huge queue just to get into the clothing store to buy an umbrella. So I'm going to just walk a little and see if the rain stops. If it gets worse, I might have to duck back to the hotel, which I have the luxury of doing because it's so close, and getting some wet weather gear to come back. But a lot of people would not have that option. So if you are coming to DisneySea, check the weather, but also know that shops will then become limited access because there will be queues, and everyone is going to obviously want to go on the rides because they don't want to be wet. But you know what? It's okay. It's a beautiful day still. It's foggy, it's moody, and I'm just going to still explore and try to get away from people and just see how pretty it is even in the wet. Because I don't care if I get wet. Well, I do eventually, but let's see how this goes. Look how pretty this is. guess one of the benefits of it being raining is no one wants to come up to these like gorgeous scenic spots because it is soaking wet. But look, I'm happy to do it. It is gorgeous today. Look at this lighthouse. Look at these views. It's amazing. I'm so lucky to be here. I'm just gonna do Aquatopia because it's a 15-minute wait and it's already raining, so why not just get more wet? Is that a good theory or a bad theory? We're gonna find out. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of spinning. Oh, not near the waterfall, not near the waterfall. Great. I'm so wet. Oh my gosh, it's raining so hard. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. I'm ready to go back in now. Oh my gosh, it's so wet. It's so wet. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a thing that happened. Do I regret it? Potentially. I'm much wetter now. But it was a lot of fun. I would definitely come back and do this when it was sunny. Added to the wet, you know, I got water dripping down my back now from this seat. Oh, this rain is not letting up. The best way, it seems, to get any rides, especially when it's raining in this park, is to stack DPAs. Oh my gosh, there's so much water over there. So that's what I'm going to do. I've booked Tower of Terror for right now. So I'm going to catch the boat over to the other side of the park. There's flooding everywhere. And use up that DPA immediately, which means I don't have to wait another hour. I can immediately book another one. So then I'll probably book... oh gosh. Oh god, I gosh. Oh no. And then I will book another DPA right after that. And I'll stack them up this afternoon and I'll go back to the hotel, dry off, have some lunch, and then I'll come back this afternoon and I'll have a bunch of rides ready for me to go, which is exciting. And everything looks so much prettier at night anyway. And maybe it'll have stopped raining. Alright. Keen to get on a boat and not be wet. Okay, I am ready to go back to the parks. I am geared up this time. I have got my very lightweight but amazing raincoat and new pants and shoes because I was completely soaked. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the park. I have a pass for 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Rapunzel, so we're gonna try to make it because I am running a little bit late. So we'll see. Look at this view. It is gorgeous. Has anyone stayed in a hotel with a lobby like this? Because it is wild. Oops, I forgot to press a button, guys. That would be helpful. Whoops. Okay, let's go. It's so pretty here. We have our very own Disney shop, which is really cool. I'll show you that another time. All right, we are back, slowly making our way across to the monorail. I have Achilles tendonitis, which has flared up because I was really excited to be at Disney and I walked too fast and too much. Because that's what happens at Disney. Unlike everywhere else, I just seem to walk so much more because I am having the time of my life and I'm just not realizing how much I'm walking. I also am walking quite quickly a lot of the time because you're trying to like avoid crowds or trying to get to a ride or something, which I'm kind of trying to do now, which I can't. If I miss the ride, I miss the ride. It's okay. And then it flares up. So I had to leave the park before, not only because I was wet from the rain and a bit uncomfortable and I ate lunch, but I was pretty much limping at that point and couldn't walk on one foot. So it was time to ice and rest, which I've done. I still am limping, but here's hoping that it can just, it can hold on a little bit longer. I don't think I'm going to be able to stay out very late tonight at the rate I'm limping, but we'll see. At the moment, the rain has stopped, which is very nice. It kind of is like spitting a little bit, which is why I'm glad I have my raincoat because it's really unpredictable today. It could start raining again at any point, and I don't really want to get wet. There also doesn't seem to be that much like undercover area in DisneySea, so there wasn't really anywhere to wait out the rain, unless you just wanted to get into a queue that had like a 300-minute wait time just to avoid the rain, which is still not tempting for me. I don't want to wait in a queue for 300 minutes. And just like that, we are at the station already, even with me limping. It's so easy. I am so excited that I booked the Nikko. I just made it. I did have to run a little bit on my foot, so that probably wasn't good. But the monorail was there at the station, and I didn't want to wait like another 10 minutes, so DisneySea is the first stop, which is awesome. And this monorail is the cutest thing I've ever seen in the entire world. All the windows are shaped like Mickeys. All the handlebars are shaped like Mickeys. They're so cute. And it has music playing.
Next stop is Tokyo DisneySea Station.
ご注意ください。 準備完了。
People say that 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a miss ride, like don't go on it, but I really enjoyed it. Would I stand in line for it that long? No, but it was a free pass, and if it comes up again as a free pass, I would probably get it to experience it again. It's very unique. The ride vehicles are incredible, and I love anything under the sea, so I thought it was so cool. Just got off the Rapunzel ride. I am a huge Tangled fan. Like, Tangled is one of my favorite Disney movies. I have watched that movie so many times. And as a mega fan of the movie, that was a really disappointing ride. I'm actually shocked because almost every ride that I've experienced here has been mind-blowing. Just so incredible. Even if they're really short and simple, usually there's just something about it that you're like, oh my gosh, I want to ride that again. I would not ride that again. I paid for it, and I most definitely wouldn't pay for it, and I wouldn't stand in the line for it. Where am I going? I don't know. Do I go over this bridge? Do I go over that bridge? I got no idea where I am. Let's go over this bridge. It was the shortest ride I've ever been on, and I know that the lantern scene at the end is supposed to be like the big grand moment that makes up for how short that ride is, but it didn't wow me as much as I thought it would. Was it beautiful? Of course, but not enough that I would want to ride it again. Also, just in case you want to know, half of the ride is outside, and it has been pouring rain, so everyone was getting drenched while on that ride. That's not the ride's fault. Just happens to be a rainy day. Also, the queue is in the rain as well, so just very wet. It is raining a lot. I'm going to have to put the camera away because this camera is not weatherproof as much as it really should be. Ooh, I think I go this way. I may see you back at the hotel. It has been a day. Is it the best day at DisneySea? No, it's not the best day, but I've had fun. I've ridden some good rides. Love Tower of Terror. Love 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Aquatopia was really fun. Tangled. Sad, but you can't win them all. Tomorrow I will be at Disneyland, which I am so excited, and I will bring you along for that. Otherwise, why don't you watch some of our Tokyo videos in the meantime? Click up here. I can't wait to take you to Disneyland tomorrow. It's going to be so much fun. It is raining! Oh, it's wet. It's kind of cold too. Gene went somewhere and found Labubus today, so he got me one, and I'm going to open it on camera. I've been at Disney for too long, I can't stand up. Okay, here we go. One. This one. I'm opening both!
No!
Okay, here we go. I'm opening this one. Which one do I have?
You don't have any of those.
I don't have any of these ones.
No.
These are new. Which ones do I have?
You have a different one.
Really? I didn't know these were new.
Yeah, you came with clothes.
That's right, you have one.
Balloon.
Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. I want a pink one. This is so exciting. I should have got more.
I know.
So when you get back, maybe they'll restock.
Hopefully.
You see?
Remember, don't look at the box. No, don't look at the card.
Okay.
Here we go.
You see it?
Which one is it?
It's...
Oh, you got it!
I got the pink one. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. That was so lucky. I got the pink one. Yay. Thank you.